Okay, so this first person says, it was today, by the way. I struggle with identity issues. I'm unsure of who I really am, and I just need advice from an outside party. Probably not the platform to ask, but you're always super insightful with a lot of stuff. If the question isn't okay, feel free to skip. Okay. Oh, shit. So, okay. Struggle with identity issues. I feel like trying to find yourself, you're always going to be influenced by who you surround yourself with in your friend group, who you watch or what you watch. Those in that closest circle, you are going to mesh identities and characteristics and mannerisms, quotes, sayings, the way you say things, the way that you behave. It's always going to be within a small, close circle of everything, right? If you're talking about identity issues, it's like the old classic saying is me saying that you have to be yourself. But if you don't know how to be yourself for it, it's like maybe you got to take a step back and actually ask yourself if you're being the most true and authentic self of you. Hey, Snow. How you doing? What's up, Trav? It's a really hard question. It actually is, because I can't give the advice, but I also can say, like, this is how I do it. So I feel like I tell this story all the time when we're talking about, like, you know, who I am online, or who I am, like, in general for it, right? I just feel like this loaded question has to be, you have to be honest with yourself first and foremost. What is making you so unsure of being you? Like, is it people who disagree with who you're being? Or is it people who are telling you, like, you're wrong, or you shouldn't act this way? Or do you just feel like you're not being comfortable being yourself in the sense? What exactly is causing you to be like, well, I'm not sure of who I really am? Because those kind of journeys as well are going to come from yourself, and they've only got to be understood and learnt by yourself too. I just think that we like to attach ourselves to influential figures or people, or those who are in the closest. So if you're trying to act like a certain thing for it, but you don't feel it because it means that you're not being you, you're just attaching all the great characteristics and all the things that you like about these people or one person, whatever, and trying to copy paste it to you for it. That's maybe why that you're not. Maybe that's why you're struggling with trying to find yourself, because you're not adding that element of you. You're just adding elements of different things and things that you like or whatever, and not being an authentic version of yourself. Because everyone is a unique version of a different human on this planet, right? But we all come together as a community to a very similar take, or a different, like, character, so to speak. Reduce outside influences can definitely help. Yeah. Absolutely. What, like, let's say if your identity issue is how you dress, you want to dress like your favorite streamer for it, but they, like, buy Balenciaga and shit. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Or even if they wear a hat, but you don't really suit hats, but your favorite streamer has a hat. It's gonna be real to being like, oh, is this really me for it? My favorite people, my favorite things are doing this for it. I want to be like that, but it's going to be you. So whatever you feel like that is suited for you, and not for the things that you view. I don't know how much more else I could say, but I think it's just, when it comes to identity issues, I'm someone who's struggled with it for a lot. That's honest from me to you on Twitch, because like I'm still an authentic version of myself, but the first 4 years I struggled big time. First 3 to 4 years I struggled with it, and it's all the elements and things that I thought, and I still think that it is there deep within, but you got to be real with yourself too. Is it just something that you want to be, or is it something that you feel and you truly think? And you'll always want to separate yourself to others for it. You want to be involved and you want to be accepted by a group, or you want to be like amongst the group who is similar, but as an individual for it, you'll always stand out further when you'll always stand out further when you're more so you, because people attach themselves to you for that. For that example, if you do dress like someone, take a minute, look in the mirror and say, and ask, is this really me? No, that's not easy in any way, but it may help. Yeah. There's a difference between wanting to fit in with a group who dress the same, act the same, similar lifestyles or whatever, versus you being an individual and living the life your way and being you. Spend more time with yourself, take yourself on dates, adventures, less internet. Yeah, because there's such a standard, right? Of like, oh, I have to dress a certain way. I have to get money a certain way. I have to say W and keep up with the lingo that everyone says in the same way for it. But like, do shit your way. You've been doing it for your life for it. Keep continuing it and being it and doing it your way. Kof. I don't know. I feel like that's all I could really say. It's a bit of a loaded question, I got to tell you. And that's probably the best way that I could answer it. Sorry, but yeah, I just feel like when people like it depends what take that you're saying it as well. So I'll go off a streamer take. So if someone's trying to be a certain way or trying to act like a certain way for it, and you watch your favorite streamer, you can't be the carbon copy unless that's what you really want to do, and people will only see you as a waiting room or a carbon copy of X person or whatever. And that it does happen. It actually does happen. Like, you know, like how many times can you hang out with someone or a group of people and you act the same way, or people like the individual that they see, right? And they'll like similar individuals who act the same way if you have the same group or whatever. So like if you're trying to make it your own way, they're only going to put you to the person that you're acting like. So these waiting rooms like on Twitch, because you have a similar chat or you have a similar like friend group or whatever it is for it, that's all you'll be as. Unless you have your own individual flair and things that you do for it, people always put that on you. Kofi. I know, that's how I see it. That's like just one example of how I think like an identity issue can, you know, get in between. But yeah. Yeah. It's a bit of a hard one, but yeah. I don't have that many to go through, by the way, dudes. I only got a couple left. So I think it's pinned at the top, please. Yo, thanks, Ender. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Snowmerite is a part of the bloodline. Ender after gifted a tier 1 sub to Snowmerite. They have given 133 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think most people have had identity issues at some point, so you're not alone. Oh, yeah. Like, because it's like the definition of success. This person has acted this way. They made the right moves. They've acted in this way, or they've led the charge, or they've spearheaded or trailblazed in one way like that. So that's the recipe for success. Yeah? Yeah, what up, Cheese? What's up, bro? How are you? Yeah, it's fucked. It's a fucked emote, isn't it? Definitely a hard question, but I think it's a pretty appropriate response. Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna try and take these questions and be like, this is how I would honestly answer it. Or if this was just given to me, then I'm just telling you straight. I'm wonderful. How are you? I am very great, thank you, my friend. I'm going through our anonymous forms. So if you guys want to chuck something in that I can answer for you in a great way, don't. Give me a Kof. Say hi again. Hello. See Kof again? You got a trim, didn't you? You had a shave, didn't you? You had a lot of knots, didn't you? His chest is really bare. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. You're a good boy, aren't you? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks very much. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy, aren't you, Kof? You're a good boy. I'm patting your bum. Chief should fill out the form. If you guys want to, otherwise, I got nothing. And then I've got nothing to talk about, and that's it. Bro is a lion. That's him. That's my Kof. That's my Kof. Hello. You're a very good boy, aren't you? You looking at everyone? No, Kof. Don't. His tail's going. Don't. Alright, off you go. Come on. Go away. Go away. Good boy. Do it or I DM you. Yeah, you don't want that, dudes. You don't. Okay. Okay, this one says, if you were to make a dream Survivor Series match, LMFAOing real hard, what's your favorite game you played this year? My Ding Dong isn't a game, but can you play with it later? Yeah, who said this one? Yeah, I wonder, guys. I wonder who said this. Would you like to own up to it? Because I just can't figure it out. My favorite game I played this year, Elden Ring, by far. By far, Elden Ring. TCG Card Shop Sim was really cool. I enjoyed that. But Elden Ring that's the one that tested me the most. Or it gave me such a great experience the most. So I'd probably say, yeah, I'd probably say that, yeah. Got some weird people filling out the forms. Yeah. What would you guys say? In general, it doesn't have to be my stream. No clue. Mine is Elden Ring and Silent Hill. Ooh, Silent Hill. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'd probably say Elden Ring, TCG Card Shop Sim. I don't know what else I did. I mean, if you can count it as a campaign, the Just Chatting month was kind of a game to me. All those game shows. That's about it. I reckon I'm going to run Elden Ring back for the 6th time in January when work settles again. Do it, bro. I still owe you guys a 100% run, by the way. So maybe that's something that I will do instead of the Minecraft thing. I do owe that 2 years. I still owe that 2 years. Silent Hill was mentally challenging because I'm a bit stupid. A bit? Don't sell yourself short. Until then, and Horizon were the top 2. Oh, Horizon, okay. Elden Ring and Black Ops 6. Very bold, putting it. But hey. Elden Ring's great. I'm currently doing a guided playthrough to hit all the quests. Yeah, I've got a guided playthrough, but I forgot where I was at. So I wanted to do all the 100% shit, but I completely just forgot where I was up to. So I might have to start. Oh no, I can't. I just have to keep going. 24-hour Elden Ring. You know, I could do that for my 24-hour. I could just keep doing my 200% thing. I mean, 200%, 100% thing. Is this 100% run starting all over again? I don't think I can, right? You just have to keep going in that one run. Talking fun games, Fortnite. Where'd the command go? Fortnite? Yeah, we're doing that. Oh yeah, guys. I am going to announce tomorrow on Twitter all the teams. There is also a surprise team. And I will tell you, it is involving people who signed up. So, you will find out tomorrow here on Twitch, and I'm going to announce it on Twitter as well, who is involved, who their teammates are, and where you can find all the information and shit too. So it's going to be cool. Tomorrow, be there. Fortnite, Baba G. I want to do Baba G, man. That'd be cool. That would be cool, but I feel like it's just dead now, so... Amazing campaign, very good multiplayer. Yeah, that's sick. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it, instead of just hearing all the complaints about it. I love how almost everyone's saying Elden Ring. Yeah, it's just a big game. I didn't get onto the game originally when it first came out, but shit, great one. Overwatch League Dallas team's competing with us with XQC team captain. That's a secret announcement. Don't leak it, bro. It's supposed to be between us. But yes, I'll give you all the information tomorrow. So I can tell you there's 9 teams. There's 9 teams of squads. So you'll find out all at the same time as everyone else will find out. Yeah. And there's some really cool stuff on too. And I'm going to be on the front page. Oh, that's what I wanted to fucking ask is. So, okay. So I'm on the front page for Thursday, all right? I'm going to do a long-ass stream. So I have the slot for 8 hours. 8 hours. Probably 3 or 4 of those hours are going to be Fortnite. I don't know what else to do, but I'm going to stay on until like 4 a.m. So what the fuck do I do? And I'm the secret 10th team. Yeah, sure, Jake. Yeah, because you signed up and all. Yep. Yes. Oil up. I'm not oiling up when I'm on the front fucking page of Twitch. Gingerbread. Gingerbread house? No, because it's too late. It'll be like 11 p.m. My bad. Yeah, it is your bad. I gave you motherfuckers 2-3 weeks to sign up for it, and now it's all done. But if people turn up on the day, just rock up and just join up in a squad and I'll put you with people. Not that bad. Best place for it. Hey, you want to know what the ASAP bloodline is all about? Oil you up. What the fuck does that mean? Build that little Christmas tree that you talked about. Nah, I'm going to do that. Nah, I'm going to do that this week. Or I'll do it before stream. It'll all be ready. But I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to have a small tree here or a medium-sized tree there or a small tree there. I'm not sure. Hey, I signed up like a good soldier. And you're in there, Flummox. You'll find out tomorrow whose team you're in. You'll end up at 4 a.m. You only get 6 hours sleep then. No, I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does 4 a.m. and then 6 hours sleep mean? What does that mean? I like my suitcase. You're a fuckhead. I don't know. I actually don't know what to do. I could do a building stream, or I could just fuck around on Overwatch or something. I don't know. Thangy's team? Can I troll him with shockwave nades? Okay, well, first of all, Thangy didn't sign up, so he's not going to be there, Flummox. Second of all, you've already got your assigned team, and Thangy's not on there, unfortunately. 2 trees, a small one named Thangy and a big one named Nomu. Well, Nomu, he is the tree fucker, so you better be careful, okay? Puzzle. You want me to do a puzzle? You want me to do a puzzle? How about I do that black puzzle, the one that Keeks got me? On the front page, I would die. I do not Fortnite. Why not? You play Overwatch. I thought you were the gamer god. No, I don't. That's why I said it. Oh, okay. Fine. I won't do the puzzle thing. Actually, don't know. I just got to figure out what I got to do for like the next 5 hours afterwards. It would be cool if it was. The only thing is that people aren't on DGen hours, so I can't even do a big juicer event on that time because people would have gone to bed. What happened to you, Thang? You used to be cool. True. You used to be cool. You used to sign up to event stuff, hey? Suitcase stream. How about I just go sort my Pokemon cards? Can I do that? Oh. Oh. Elite idea, Jazzy. Whoa. Fuck, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a really good idea. Okay. I'm gonna push for that. That's a fucking elite idea. Thangy's on the side of the screen, like Thangy's still cool. We play later. I wonder what team I'll be in. Yeah, who knows? You'll find out tomorrow at 7 PM if I didn't want to say in stream in case of a surprise. That's a real I'm gonna sort that out. I really like that idea, Jazzy. I do. Check Google form. Okay. Did that answer your question? What my favorite game was? Because I'd say Elden Ring. Sup, dude? Okay. That actually helps out a lot. It does. I'll get back to you on that, Jazzy. I will. Hopefully. If not, then if you like the idea, end stream and come to bed. No, I have to keep streaming now. All right. All right. What's next? And we listen. What's that fucking thing? And we listen and we don't judge. Okay. Next question. What's it like playing Santa and having your own little mifflet? Oops, wrong questions, Dwinky. What is one TV series that got cancelled that you'd bring back? Ooh, a TV series that got cancelled that I'd bring back. That got cancelled? Fuck. I was thinking about this like a couple of weeks ago. Joey following Kaiser now with sleep streams. Miles NPC. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Miles Morales on here. I can only think of one. Heroes is a good one. Actually, good one. High School DxD. Is that a sus anime? Firefly. It did get finished through audiobooks. Firefly was in my brain because only Childish Gambino said it. Cancelled. Oh, probably Community. Didn't that get cancelled? I thought Community got cancelled. I'd probably say that, if I can say that. But, I mean, enough time has passed now that it'd be like, oh, one, you can't get Chevy Chase back. Plus, apparently he's a piece of shit. So I'd probably say Community for the sake of the question. Yeah. Heroes got fucked by the writer's strike. Oh, did they? What, like early 2010s, was it? Community finished, though. It got cancelled when they brought back by Yahoo. Chevy I think has dementia. Yeah, good. Apparently he was really racist behind the scenes. They're doing a Community movie. So they are. So they are, apparently. We'll see. We will see. I don't know. I feel like yeah, I feel like if it was for the sake of the argument, or if it was like, man, I had another one. Damn it, I had a really good one, but I'd have to go through all my TV shows that I've watched. No idea what Community is. Community was like group of kids at a community college, whatever, and they just had like a different thing happen in each episode, whatever. Childish Gambino's in it. 6 seasons and a movie. Yeah, he was awful to Donald Glover. Yeah, that's what I heard too. It wasn't that he was racist, he was a prick. Always has been. I thought he was being racist to him, or had very racial undertone or whatever. But yeah, I heard that he was a massive prick too. The movie's written, they're just waiting on Joel McHale's schedule. He's the only one as far as I know. Oh, really? Is he filming other shit? Still. I always liked him, he's good. Yeah, straight up prick, right. I'm sure there were racism in there, but just in general, it was a piece of shit. Yeah. Did you guys hear that the Dexter show is getting a spin-off? It's going to be Michael C. Hall, who was Dexter, as the inner monologue for like a younger self. Or he's going to be like the inner monologue guy for it. Could be cool. I still haven't seen the new Dexter though. Isn't Joel doing his own show? Not sure. Young Dexter. Yeah, like young Sheldon. The updates on that were 6 or 8 months ago. Haven't heard that much in the second half. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I'll go with my gut and I'll say Community. But I know that there's another one out there where I was like, really enjoyed it, that it got cancelled. I would have said Futurama, but Futurama's back now, so. Firefly, yeah, that was the one I was thinking of, but I haven't seen it, so I can't say it. People always say Firefly too. Yeah, I can't think cancelled. The only ones that I can think of is ones that aren't out yet. Well, Peacemaker's going to be out next year, sorry. Atlanta was sick. Really liked that. That was cool. But that hasn't been cancelled. But yeah. They cancelled the Scott Pilgrim anime. Forgot about that. I'm sure it has low viewership due to being faithful to the comics. Oh. I didn't even know they were doing an anime on Scott Pilgrim. Someone's almost copied Horizon Zero Dawn. Light of Motorum. Is it a bad thing though? Surely it would be. Deadwood, Marco Polo, Almost Human. Got no idea. Got no idea about any of them. Good question, by the way. Wildstar. I think you're thinking of Worldstar. Worldstar. I think that's the one that you mean, right? I just saw the announcement and laughed because why copy games, bro? Because there's no originality in a lot of this stuff anymore, man. It's either doing live action or it's fucking doing remastered shit or doing a 4 or a 5 movie that usually sucks balls. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'll go to the next one. This is a nice one, actually. It says, how do you deal with your anxiety, if you have anxiety? I struggle daily. I usually cope with breathing techniques or isolating. Good question. Again, it's one of those things where everyone's different with their own anxiousness, or even if you are diagnosed. I am diagnosed. So I can actually answer this one for myself. But like, just in general, usually I try to keep myself busy with anything, or even just try to ground myself or listen to music. Part of those, yeah. I use pills. Do they work for you? Have you found that it's actually, breathe really quick and spin around really fast? Yeah, don't do that. Don't listen to that guy. Music can keep busy? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, some conditions just straight up need proper diagnosis and medication. I think this smaller techniques on a non-diagnosis take is breathing is good, listening to music, going for a walk, talking to friends. First and foremost with everything is talking to a professional, or even getting your 10 free sessions. We have the 10 free sessions, yeah. Valium works for me. Yeah, really. I personally just do things that I enjoy, like music. Yeah? Yep. Hot take, breathing is good. I feel like that's a lukewarm take that people just forget about, right? Yeah, I think even just sitting and meditating, even if you sit there for 10 minutes and just listening to calming music, or even just if you have a pet, go to your pet, go for a walk. Listen to calming things, audiobooks as well. Like listening to the rain on your phone or something like that, just to ease you. I'm going to start breathing. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. Progress. No, I know. Just remember the focus on your breathing. In and out. Shanti, my friend. Shanti, my friend. Shanti. Shanti. Honestly, breathing, going to a room where you like consider that room as like not your work, or not where you sleep, or not where you eat, or not where you go to have a shower. Having a designated room to chill out, or to, even if you go outside, like a certain place, that should be your space, right? Like, don't bring any of the other outside things in if you don't want it for it. Even just go sit out in the grass or sit out in the backyard or something, right? Brown noise videos on YouTube are so good for clearing the head. That's actually very true. It's very true. Not breathing. Not taram. Audiobooks actually help a lot. Through the TISM, it usually draws into a state of disassociating. Yeah, right. So it helps you refocus with all that stuff. It's good as. I used to listen to rain audio too to help me sleep. If I was just anxious about something, it was keeping me up because it was the next day. Yeah. Used to listen to rain audio stuff. Or even I used to listen to podcasts too, or even putting my headphones in. Taking medicine, but getting the advice first, obviously. Like that's the kind of stuff where it gets a bit like different like that, you know? But yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'd probably say those. But again, first and foremost, if you're looking for something that works for you, try different techniques. If you don't, then definitely call someone up professionally and go to the doctors. Tony Soprano medicine. Prozac has been wonderful for anxiety and depression. Prozac. Okay. Prozac. There are a lot of things that's out of my jurisdiction or advice. I just find that people who can listen to you as well is nice, or even just being a part of places where it gives that relief. It's really weird to say. I don't rely on this a lot, but I actually go to Twitch chats, and then I'm just there, just like listening, not necessarily involved, but there's company, or there's just there, right? It's just nice. Just having something on in the background so my brain and my thoughts can turn off a little bit. Because I'm a severe overthinker, right? So I'll have something, even if it's a YouTube video, even if it's music, even if it's just being with Kof and just fixating on Kof being there. I've learned the best release is having someone to talk to, whether it's once a week, fortnight, gets out your concerns and feelings with a professional unbiased. After seeing someone for 6 years about this sort of thing, I'm definitely in a better mindset. Yeah, yep. It refocuses your mindset, or it takes you out of your own, right? Gets you an unbiased view. I haven't been this anxious lately because I've been in a fuck everything. Yeah, sick. Giga Chad mode. Love that. Take vitamins daily if you're indoors most of the time. This shit actually helps so fucking much. I've always wanted to, like, get those big iron tablets or get those, like, the vitamin D, like, tablets. But I am trying to get out more. I really am. This helps my anxiety even though I'm talking a lot. Even just being confident in that too. It does. Helps a lot, right? Antidepressants are the wands from Harry Potter. Weird metaphor, but I like the antidepressant chooses you and you know it's working almost instantly. Look, that I will say, if that works for people, that's amazing. It might not work for others though, but always just get the advice first, and then if it does help or if it does work, that's great. Some people might not respond to the advice stuff. They might not take kindly, or they might not take in the pills stuff or whatever, you know, but never know. Never know until you try it, right? Not a doctor. Okay, next one. We got two more. Troll. This is how I've been taking it. I can say the things I say on here and even on VC. You can't see my face, but IRL, I'm not saying stuff like that, so it should be nothing. It's kind of like your words online definitely have a weight to it. When you say stuff like, you know, fuck everyone kind of thing, it's like it's giving you that mindset of like to escape a little bit and being like, yeah, I'm the man. But then when you get to reality, you're like, oh, it actually does matter what I say and what I do and everything like that, right? So it's a little bit of a reverse effect too. Spotty, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, homie? Okay, next one says, I hate streaming. I only do it for money. Wow, I want to quit. Holy shit, wow. Yeah, well, go get a job. Put the fries in the bag, little buddy. Shut up. Just don't think about it. If you want to do it for the money, then fucking go pick, man, in the summer. Guys, you heard it here first. Cheese only wants to get money. He hates everyone. Okay. Thinking face. Oh, well, been on Black Ops grind for most of the afternoon. How you doing? Not bad. It's been a bit of a chill weekend. It's actually been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. I've been doing fuck all this weekend, really. It's nice. It is nice. But I'm also very like, I need to get going as well, because I'll have these little, like, not episodes, but these little like moments where I'm like, I hate where I'm at, and then I'm like, okay, I'm super motivated, and then I run myself down, get depressed again, get super motivated, get depressed again. It's a constant thing. It happened like on the Thursday, Friday. Dead set. That little transition period where I was like just feeling like shit, and then the next day I was like a little bit productive for it. And then obviously I had my time off over this weekend. But then now it's like, okay, now I'm a little motivated to do shit again. But yeah, it's just constant cycle. That's how my brain works. That's what you need. Real shit. My name is Fuck All. Classic. That cycle's rough. It is. It's a constant cycle. It really is. Like, the constant cycle of being like, okay, I feel like I could do more here. I could, you know, But then other things are out of control, and then you compare yourself to others, and then you come back the next day and whatever. Like, it's unhealthy. It really is. This is just my side of it as like the streamer POV, right? Okay, I'll go for the next one. There's 2 left. 2 questions. You guys can chuck in some more, by the way. Go for it. All right. This one says, I will not comment on streamer POV. Shut it. Okay. This one says, do you ever feel like your community can be a bit hard for newcomers to be a part of? There are a lot of inside jokes and nuances. Just an observation as someone who is close to you, but not necessarily the community as a whole. Okay. Good question. Very good question. I think it's sort of hard to navigate when, if we have a tightly knit community, anyone who is going to look outside in, if they're new, you're gonna try to figure out how the stream works, whether if it's viewers to the streamer, if the streamer is actually friends with some of these people. I think I do agree, though. It definitely can be very hard for newcomers to be a part of, because the way that I offer out that olive branch of like being inviting is it's welcome to anyone and everyone. But then I'll talk to you guys like as if it's like we're closer. I'll never say like chat, or I'll say like guys instead of chat, right? But it's just in the sense that I'm very inviting, so I'm trying to invite you as it is, and not just with like, oh, there's a Thang joke. Me and Thangy will go back and forth only, but that's because he keeps typing to me, and that's why he keeps like saying shit to me. Am I gonna try and take that to be like to apply it to everyone all the time like that? It's a bit hard. So if you have people who are talking to you in a more closer perspective, or a more closer way than like, you know, making it about the game or something like that, yeah, definitely, because people will probably think that you're only going to talk to those who are like who I only like reply to a lot. But that's just because they keep talking to me. So of course I'm gonna go off that like dialogue. I think so, but I see a lot of people who tend to fit in fast. I struggle with that as someone who's new. I mentioned it before. Yeah. So how did you feel like you got over the barrier, Deed? Everyone was a newcomer at some point. That's very true. That's very true. Whether people want to fit in or want to be on that same level as well is totally different too. Not everyone will always want to keep typing away or be like a regular. Some people just want to watch from afar, or just say something here and there, but they'll know me outside of Twitch or whatever it is. If you are close to me or not, and you're not as involved as these guys in chat now, it's different. That goes for any community that has its own nuances. There's never an instant connection to a stream community unless you put the time, however long that may be. Then you won't feel welcome a part of the community. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those catch-22s where it's like you want to fit in, but if you're not saying anything, you're not going to fit in. Or if only you say hi, how are you, and then that's it. It's like, well, you're not going to be as involved or fit in because I'm replying to all your comments in the chat thing for it. So it's like kind of like the viewer will have an expectancy, but I also have an expectancy of people to just chat too. But I'll always be nice, and if you take that differently, then I'm sorry for it. But it's just like I'm not going to continue a conversation only if people are going to be like, "Hi, how are you? That's good. I'm good." It's like, what else do you want me to do? Do you want me to keep asking you about your day, or want me to keep talking to you like that? It's different. It goes both ways. Some newcomers join in on the jokes. They actually do. And you're like, whoa. I think the biggest one in more recent time was probably Griffles. And look at him now. I think he was probably one of the big ones that was like, oh yeah, like he just got it, or he just like joined in and was like, oh okay, like this is how it is here. I'm gonna chuck shit out and see if it sticks. You just got to figure it out. I did. I was a bit hesitant at first when I come around this community almost 3 years ago. You got to work towards it. It isn't going to happen straight away. It really isn't, but sometimes it actually does. Like some people just instantly just click and they go, yep, this community is for me. I get it straight away. Some people, it takes 2 years. It takes 1.5 years. Like I've had people who used to lurk for a year and a half until they finally got out of their shell and started being like that for it. Again, I'm waffling on with the main point or the main question that this person asked, but I'm just trying to give a broader or a further perspective. I think it wasn't until the PC set up rating stream and everyone was laughing. It was weird, but there was a moment I was like, yeah, I want to stay. I do think GB has hit the nail on the head. Yeah, it's kind of like you need to go through those hazing or like how much can I push or how much can I pull and get that back, and it's not in a way that you're taking it personally. Because some people will take things very personally too, when I'm just like, oh, that's just my banter. Apologies. Like if Deed ever said, like, let's say we had a very uncomfortable conversation the other day, but then I start bringing up those kind of things for it, just randomly for it. It's like, well, I don't know if I'm with him like that yet. Why would I do that against it? It's what you guys put out first. It'll always be like that. Always. It'll always be whatever energy you guys put into the Discord, to this chat especially, that's the level that I will treat you. I gelled here because when GB does welcoming newbies, I responded and took part. If I just sat there and thought that was nice and didn't take any action, who knows, it would have stuck around. That's true. It has to come down to the person too. It really does. Because then maybe they'll get a warped perception of like, oh, Joey said that my day was good, and then that's it. It's like, well, that's all I could give. Like, are you looking for a further conversation? Like, it's going to go, like, you got to give me something. Because I'll always give you something. Unless it's a boring question or it doesn't fit to what I'm doing. Honestly, it's not hard for a newcomer. I just joined wanting to watch some Pokemon while in bed, and Joey welcomed me with open arms. And that's what it is. That's what it was. I haven't figured it out yet. Shut up. 5 years, by the way, Doug. 6 years. Joining any community stream is always going to be intimidating. If you join and notice a lot of inside jokes, there's no problem with lurking. See it as you're comfortable, type a few messages here and there and join in on the things and grow into it. As long as you feel comfortable, you'll be right. That's like perfect. What Nathan said, that's really, really spot on. Like, as an observation from someone who is friends with me or who's closer to me, right? It's a great question, right? I do think it's hard for newcomers because maybe they feel like that the limit is only going to be from what I allow for what inside jokes or certain things is, but that doesn't mean that you can sit back and that's the line only. Some people just like to join in and just try to be a part of it more so too, but I also feel like it's you can't have a chatter expect all of these things from the streamer if I don't know what that is, or if there's no effort in my eyes. It's like Nutrigrain. You only get out what you put in. Yep, that's true. Even if you're a lurker and you understand the community, like, that's fine. Just lurk away. That's okay. But if you just have like if you've got like a one.
Joey. Nice shirt. Does that mean I can kiss you? Hum. Sweet ASAP Josephina Nectar.
Shut up.
You in that shirt equals. A sapple nerd, numerous blessings, J. Saf.
You and Schmidt can go in your own phone call, go jerk each other off for 5 minutes, come back when I'm done talking about my fucking big point, all right? Shut the fuck up, Wardy. Shut it. Go jerk yourselves off. Just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, all right, boys? Also, hi. I'll admit, I have points where depending on what's being spoken about, I have no idea what to say. But I'll lurk most of the time. I'm more active, engaging. For any newcomer, there's things you gel with, and there's things that you won't gel with, and that's okay. Yeah, and that means if there's an observer, that means that they've watched and they've raised a point where if I want to grow or if I want to encourage people to talk or be inclusive, that's why I always say to you guys, please say hello to any newcomer that comes in. Unless they're being dicks, right? But like, if you treat these guys like instantly with the welcoming and the respect that they should have, then they might become the regular for it. It's happened so many times. You need to pass that forward, right? And if people only want that line to be like, oh, I just want to watch, or I just want to be involved in this way, then that's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to force you to do it. It's just there's only the expectancy level if that shifts. If you're expecting too much but you give nothing, then of course, then that's more of a you issue. But if you've given a lot and you feel like that I've given nothing, I'd like to see the examples, because there's no real. I don't think there's like any excuse or any situation that I could give that would make people feel uncomfortable, unless you've pushed the limit and I don't know, and you don't know how I work and I don't know how you work. What's up, Wardy? How are you, bro? Some people also need a reality check. You aren't made for every community. You aren't, man. Like, there's so many people out there where I like them as a person, and I like what they stand for, and I like how they've built their community with things and what people do. But I'm going to keep it a buck. There are a lot of people out there who I will never, ever involve myself in with the community because I don't agree with a lot of it. One example will be people having a hypersexual community. I think it's just weird. I'll put it to you this way. There was a cancelled guy this year who definitely had that, and it was great guy at the time, but it was just so blatantly obvious, and it was just like, it's so off-putting. It really is. And even if streamers ever come to your chat and they do that here for it, it's like, nah, man. I don't do that to you, or I don't like... I mean, it's different when you have fucking Wardy and Schmidt, right? But I'm saying, like, if I don't know you, or if we're not on that level, or we don't have that standard, then that's weird. So I actually agree with you big time, boss. You're right. Everyone won't always gel into a community, or you won't always fit into a community. Because we've all got different standards, we've all got different ways that we've interacted with other people on Twitch. You can't copy paste that to other streamers. You can't. I got such a warm welcome for the community straight away. I vividly remember Joey saying, give this guy a sub. I got a sub immediately. I'm not sure from who, but I'm forever grateful. Yeah, really? I think I only say that when there's a good take, or when someone fits in immediately. I'm like, I like this guy. Let's get them in, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But this is a hypersexual community. No, I mean, no, we're not. It's just one guy. And that guy has a red colored name. Hello, Marvel. It's definitely a WWE reference. Yeah, it probably was. It was either that or a Pokemon reference. Hello, Tribal Chief. I'm a newcomer. Someone give that guy a sub right now. See? Ender, it works. Hey, Munga. What's up, man? Welcome. Thanks. Someone give that guy a sub right now. Personally, after being in this community for a while, it's given me a basis on how to act. You gauge how you can be. It feels like too much if you can, what you can see in chat or what you see on screen. then it may not be for you. There's no harm in finding another community. There's more harm in holding on and exhausting yourself. You can please everyone you won't gel with what's going on. Sometimes that's fine. There's always a community for someone. Maybe repeating stuff already said. No, I think definitely, right? Where where people feel like that they fit in with a community versus how much of themselves they can give if they've not already given themselves to another community. Yeah. So let's just say here, everyone is very like settled, right? Hey, it worked. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ender. Yeah, get sub, dickhead. Yeah, now you're staying here, Manga.
Manga Mashies is a part of the bloodline. Ender after gifted a tier 1 sub to Manga Mashies.
Thanks very much.
They have given 134 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. There are people who are always gonna, like, you might chat hop or community hop, because some people might gel with other people more if you play games, or some people will only go across if the main streamer is not on because you're more so suited in there. It's like it's like my first point earlier in this night, where you've got people who will act the same, who are the same or who are in the same vicinity. Those chatters will only want to be around with those who are in that same realm or in that same like attitude of everything. So for chatters to sort of to gauge how they can be, but then they can be 100% or they can be whether people are a bit more brash, or you can say these jokes, or if you like something, if you like wrestling, if you like whatever this is for it, people are always going to be more like, people are always going to be more comfortable and stay in that, and stay nested in there as well, in that community, because it just fits. And then you can't be fucked like going anywhere else kind of thing. Yo, spicy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Etoy, cold spicy. What's up, everyone? How are you? What's up, gangsters? Hope you had a good stream, man. Much love. What's up, everyone? How are you? Everyone say hi. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. My name's ASAP Joey. I am the tribal chief of OCE. You must acknowledge me. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about community members who are loyal to others. But you know, beforehand, right? You can have people who can observe on an outside, broader perspective, because at the end of the day, those kind of people want the best for you and that community. And that's the realest shit. Because like, if this person had said, you know, it could be a bit hard for newcomers. There's a lot of inside joke and nuances, but it's just an observation. I mean, yes. At the end of the day, yes, right? I feel like the way that we do it, though, is inviting to the point where we break those barriers. And if I'm welcoming, if the mods are welcoming, if people in chat are saying, hello, hey guys, now we leave it into the hands of the chatter or the viewer that they can choose to be a part of it or not. There's nothing else much more that I could do, or what we could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more welcoming do I have to be, do you guys have to be, to appease new chatters or newcomers, right? How are we going to do that? Like, what more do you want me to do? Do you want me to beg for your follow and for your involvement? I don't do that. I earn it. I don't necessarily beg or want it that way. We earn it that way. You feel me? Stream of fun. Time my hands at a Just Chatting stream. Yeah, really? Fuck yeah. That's good. That's good as. Love to see it. Love to see it. Need more Just Chatters, man. Need more yappers around. It's hard, isn't it? It's like, how the fuck do you find like 2 hours minimum to yap on or to talk shit, you know? I'm only a part of 2 communities, US streamer who does horror and indie stuff, and Joey. You're one of the best, Ender. Please, can I get a follow, please? Guys, I talked to a girl today. Nice magic carpet. How'd it go? A real girl? Real grill? Like I said to Nathan, that single hi or hello to someone can change everything for him. That makes it be like, oh, someone said hi. I might see how this community is. Yep, that one person, or it's like, oh, yeah, the streamer said my name and they said hi, but it's everyone else around as well. So I want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of it. You want to be part of the group. You want to be part of the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Emily, thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. Nice little circle. It is, but that circle is open to anyone. Thank you very much. Yeehaw. Thanks for the 4 months. How are you? How's your weekend, Emily? Everyone say hi. Thanks very much. Thanks, I appreciate it. Tribal Chief, what do you usually do on stream? Talk shit? Do Pokemon challenges? Catching up with some game show things and some form things that we do. Very community-based stuff. It's anything that's just chatting, Manga. Just talking shit. Mostly. And I think I'm pretty good at it. A lot of the communities are semi-active now, and Bloodline members, sick as fuck to find so many cool streamers to this community. I think that at the end of the day, I do want to put all my friends and all my real supporters over. It is a bit like, not daunting, but it is kind of it's hard to navigate sometimes, because I feel like a core part of the community, I'd probably say like, I'd definitely say like 95%, 96, 97% is all the people who I'm like, I just trust, or I'm just like, I'm so comfortable with. Of course, there's a few, you know.
What's up, twin? What's up, baby?
Yo, thanks for the follow.
Yeah,
thanks, Manga.
Dog.
Appreciate it.
In your front yard. Almost there. Putting in work.
Oh, I didn't say it, but that ain't no cap. It is hard to navigate. Because I'm going to be real with you, Deed. As much as I want to put all of my friends over, or the bloodline over, I need to try and make it first too. That's a really fucking selfish thing to say, but I want to make it first. I'm just being honest with you guys. I want to make it. I don't think I've made it at all. When I know and when I think I've made it and have consistency of everything, that's when I'll probably put everyone over. But I need to try and make it first. And I do need your help for it. I really do. That's the truth. It's the fucking truth, man. It is. As a small streamer, trying to rebuild a community is bloody hard. It's awesome when I see members from the stream talk to each other in Discord during the stream. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Spicy. And it's really hard, man, eh? No, do it. Go for it. Go do what you need to do. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. I hope that people can find solace and comfortability in a community that is wanting to... Now, this is going to cancel out what I just said, but if people feel like that you can come to this community and you can feel like that you're getting what you put in, that's all I want for it, right? The reality is, you need to like I need to set myself up. So my whole my whole family eats regardless, but I still need to try to set myself up. It doesn't work by trying to always feed others first. I'm the head of the table. I got to eat, you know. I love the alert. Thanks. There's one secret one that no one's seen yet. Not mentioned if you're not in the premium snap. Yep, that doesn't exist. If you make it, you can help others make it. That's what I'm saying, Ender. I want to be a big dog so I could put all my dogs over with me. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just the truth, man. Like, okay, think about this. I'll give you a prime example. I applied for the front page and I got it for this Thursday.
Acknowledge me.
That exactly. I want people to acknowledge me. Thanks, Romy. Thank you. Yo, thanks. What's up, gangsters? I touch ants. Hey, what's up, Shandy? Hey, King. Romy, are you still in Japón? Hey, I went to Japan. You see my shirt says Japón. Japón. Thanks very much. Everyone say hi. What's up, gang? My name's ASAP Joey. I'm just trying to tell everyone that I'm the tribal chief. Well, I'm not trying to tell everyone. That is locked in. That's true as shit, right? But I want to make it, and I want to be a big dog. And that's why, guys, I'm announcing the 2025 ASAP Joey retirement tour.
Acknowledge me!
Yo, what's up, Zilla? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Seriously, thank you. Hope you're having an absolute blast, Romy. Thanks. Yo, what up, Bubbles? Tell the story. What story? I don't know what you're talking about. 50 gifted and I'll tell the Logan Paul story. Did you meet anyone cool in Japan? Oh, I did. I met my old high school friend. He moved all the way over from Shepparton over to Japan. Left, came back 6 months later. He came back. Yeah, I met him. That's the one you're talking about, yeah? I'm in Japan, just at a hotel stream. In the hotel lobby? Mad. How long you still there for? Thanks very much. Welcome, everyone. If Romy isn't on, feel free to talk all your shit here if you'd like, but please go support her first. She deserves that. She's been working her fucking ass off, and it's so fucking sick that she still does a stream in Japan. It's mad. I want to go back now. I do. Retirement tour isn't because he's quitting streaming. He's just relocating to a retirement village. I'm not that old, man. What the hell? I'm not retiring from Twitch to go to a retirement village. Guys, I'm not that old. I wear dad hats. I look young. I'm in my prime. I'm in the thick of it. Come on, guys. Agree? What's up, Zilla? What's up, King? Wonder when Romy is going to leave the hotel. Don't fucking start it. Why are you all telling new streamers about this 10 a.m. shit? Happy birthday, Joey. Sorry, I forgot. Thanks, dude. You're a real one for remembering, man. Romy would fit in Harajuku. Huh? Why? Are you actually retiring? Yeah. 2025 is my retirement tour. I was going to announce it on my 6 years of streaming, but I'm doing a last year of collabs. It's the ASAP Joey retirement tour. So I want to do all these collabs. I want to do all the things and ride off to the sunset. That'll make me not deal with Thang anymore. He doesn't check out till 10 a.m. I did it for one trip, man. Let it go. Unless I get 300 subs and I can be part retire. Guys, I'm going to part-time retirement if I get 300 concert subs, okay? Increase it to 400 if it resets me back to as a part-time casual streamer. W. How nice of you. I could see Cena and Joe retire at the same time. Yeah, I had to coattail. I had to. It's like when the FaZe Clan announced their subathon, their 25 Christmas Day subathon. As soon as Kai had announced it, that he's done, you know? I can't tell if serious. Who knows? Yo, Ames, thanks very much. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, Zilla. Is your name Zilla? Is your name Zilla as in Zilla Fatu? Fuck off. Yeah, bro. Dead set. I am the tribal chief of OCE. Did you watch Survivor Series today? What a bet you don't have to deal with me anymore. Okay, how about this thingy? I retire, you retire from chatting. W. No, he's not. Joey's actually my uncle and he told me. Shut up. Uncapped subathon, study with me too. All right, if I was to actually quit, I'm not quitting, by the way, but I am doing a collab tour. Just don't know if I'm quitting yet. That's a on the DL. Don't know yet. Sorry, Unc. Man, I'm getting bit by bugs, bro. I'm getting bit by bugs. Yeah, 2025 retirement tour. No, I can't say retirement tour. I wouldn't say that unless I was actually doing it. That's the real. Quitting to go rock climbing. Okay, this is the real, right? I actually want to do a collab tour in 2025 where every week I do a different stream with someone. That'd be really, really cool. Yeah, today, Zilla. Yeah, today. Yeah, I won't spoil it. Can you look in general for a sec? What is this? What are these two things? What the fuck are these? What have you been cooking? What is this? What the fuck's this? Okay, wait. Let me get rid of these. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Good night, boss. Good night, bro. What the hell is that? That's stupid. Okay, what's this? Me dealing with Joey's boyfriends. What? What happens? Why'd you put Thangy in there? Why'd you put Thangy in there? Rax is like, yeah, that makes sense. But why Thangy? He never hits on me. Sex? Don't help the cause. I don't see the problem. See? Shandy gets it. He's your boyfriend too. No, he's not. Okay, Thangy. You just got flashed. Okay? Now you don't know what happened in the last 10 seconds. I'm not on there, so she approves. Yeah, why don't you put Doug on there? Why'd you put Thangy and not Doug? Didn't put me in. Miff, you're my son. I'm not from Alabama. I'm not flashing. I meant the men in black with the glasses. That sounds more like a bidet in my arsehole, not a... You could have made any other reference, but you decided to say bidet in your arsehole. By the way, not bad experience. Doug ain't as bad as Thangy. Yes, he is! Oh, I said boyfriends. Miff, you're my adopted son, okay? I don't think that'd be very haram. Durgy getting cucked. Well, we do have a cuck. Oh, we don't have that anymore, don't we, Jazzy? Fuck. Hey, what's up, Venicus? Hey, bro, how you doing? The best thing is, I don't even own a bidet. Interesting. Deed buys a squirt gun and puts in his ass. Pass it
Ooh la
on.
la boyfriend, huh? That's a bit sexy if you ask me. Boyfriend time at 10 a.m. later.
Ah!
Flash me again with that big fat wangadang for your thangalang. Ahey-aha, ahey-aho. Dwinky? Dinky? Dwaddle? Dwaddy?
Shut
Say?
up.
Say? Sex?
Okay, so getting back to this form, right? I only have one more question, by the way, so if you want to put anything more, otherwise I'm done for today. Look, a lot of inside jokes that come into this community. That whole bit of the last 5 to 10 minutes, what's stopping from a new chatter to picking up the vibes and being like a part of it? Also, you don't have to say anything to add to the joke. Guess what? If you find it funny, say an emote. Say ha ha lol in chat. Type OME. Type lol for all I care. It's just, if you find it funny, just say it. Say how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to try to make a joke out of the streamer for it. It's just like, if you think it's funny or whatever, then be involved. That's how like new chatters are being involved for it. New chatters coming in and finding out I'm a ASAP boyfriend. I'm going to kill myself in game. I actually am. Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as an ASAP boyfriend. Second of all, don't ever type boyfriend like that. Ever. Again. Lol for all, I don't care. Yeah, dream, wish, shish. I find this funny. See? Venicus gets it. Someone gift him a sub. This is why we like you, Venicus. Promote that, man. I put an extra one in. Okay. All right, so the next one is... What's your favorite era of music? 2000s. I gotta say. 2000s was just peak for me. Yeah. That whole 2000 to like 2009, 10 was massive. That was fucking massive. Hey, it worked! See? That's why you're the man, Ender.
Vanarkis
you,
is a
bro.
part of the bloodline. Ender after gifted a tier 1 sub to Vanarkis.
Thanks very
They
much,
have
bro.
given 135 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks very much, bro. I appreciate that. Guys, Ender is single-handedly carrying... Looky. Wow. Well.
Joey Salamanca, do you hate
Why
this
did
new
that-
viewer?
Why? Stop! Stop that right now. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Look at that, guys. 30 more subs. And I get to be a full-time streamer again. That is a very big W. 30 subs from being full-time. Dream, wish, shash. Current because of the diversity, we have mainstream and the underground. That's a good answer. This current music era is a bit... It's got elements of a lot, really, but it's finding its own. I'm your enforcer, my tribal chief. I already have an enforcer. Can you be... I don't know if we have a Sammy Uso. Can you be Sammy Uso, Ender? He's cool. Enforce my bungus. Why so low? Because you fucking unfollowed me so you could trigger a follow alert, okay? That's your fault. I love El Generico. Someone give that guy a sub. See, you understand the assignment, Ender. You get it. It's hard because it really depends on how you find music and how deep you go. The ability to make music as easily has its pros and cons. There's a lot of dog shit music out there, but some greatness if you look for it. I think it has a lot of like, because social media and what music was, there's a lot of expectancy and there's a lot of like different era of it now where streams are a thing, social media stuff, TikTok. It's like, it's being ramped up for so much, whereas it's not really appreciation of the music. So we have to look harder or try to appreciate it harder. So when someone like Tyler, the Creator, puts out a massive album out, some Zoomers might not be able to appreciate it properly because they're like, oh, this song doesn't sound good. This song doesn't sound good. And they'll just skip ahead. You know what I mean? Hey, Nicholas! There he is, the Psyduck Enjoyer. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Oh no, me autism is a part of the bloodline.
Thanks, gang. Appreciate it. How are you? Thanks for the 71 months. Fuck, I need to add more alerts. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta do that. I gotta add more alerts. It's getting to that time. Add more alerts. I wonder what song we'll use this time. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's happening? I saw another one today. I mean, yesterday. The Psyduck. I was going to send you another one. What's up, broski? Suck my nuts with your cum dripping on my... What? On it, you little bitch. Boy, I will unfollow and refollow if I want. Shut up. Stop unfollowing, refollowing, nerds. I need the numbers. Just follow bot me, view bot me, just bot me, all right? The more numbers that I got, stop unfollowing to fuck up the numbers. It's why I'm glad I've really listened to 4 albums. It's really allowed me to soak them in comparison to other years where I've gone hyper and constantly moving on to the next thing. Yeah. It's a very different time, and how we consume everything got ramped as well. So post-COVID stuff like that is like everyone will always have a warped view in this era, I feel. Hey, what's up, Pandian? It's going good, man. How are you? How's work stuff? Same old, baby soon. Exciting. So, are you gonna name it Durgy? Durgy the baby. Oh, I'd punch that square in the face. In game. The new OTC theme. Oh, not for a 72 month, I don't think. Maybe for 100 months. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Everyone say congrats to Nick, by the way, on his bebe. Baby Durgy. On the way. Baby Durgy. Don't give Jazzy ideas. Yet. Hello, new follower. Here, welcome me in your balls. Don't, because the new follower is going to take that and be like, I don't like this community. Actually, you know what? Fuck them. We don't want those kind of chatters, right? Actually, wait. I do have a request. I do. When I'm on the front page for this Thursday, can we all ramp the shit up like by 200%? In terms of not being like thang-a-lang, not saying about playing with my balls or suck my balls or anything like that. Just be welcoming and keep unapologetically being you without the okay, basically be you, but not like Nomu.
Like you Yo,
Victor!
You specifically are a loser.
The alert has spoken. Sorry, bro. How are you, man? What's happening? 10 days! So excited. Durgy the Slurgy. The little bebe. I'm clucky and I need to fulfill my prophecy. Yeah, when I get rich, all right? Same old. I'll go hit 1.5 minutes of ads. Oh, I'm sorry, Pandian. Sorry. I have to have the ads on because it's either I roll 1.5 minutes of ads every 30 minutes or people get pre-roll ads and leave straight away. I'm sorry. I'm working sadly, sorry. It's okay. Everyone needs to carry on that Thursday. So as soon as I hop on at 7 o'clock and hop off at 4 o'clock, it's fucking overtime. We're going hard. We need to recruit as many people as we fucking can in our community. All right? We do. Guess I'll be banned, huh? No, you're going to be front and center. You're going to be the staple name to carry the chat for it. But you being thangy is fine. It's just, I'll put it to you this way. You being thang is fine. Nomu being Nomu, full Nomu, is not fine. I'm spamming emotes the whole time. No! You don't want to have a mod wall? Can we have it in emote only mode so I could spam it? You can just spam that anyway. What's stopping ya? Hey, Avoid. Hey! There we go. You see that, Pandian? You see that, Pandian?
Pandion Knight 28
No
is a part
more.
of the bloodline. Ender after gifted a tier
No more
1 sub
ads.
to Pandion Knight 28.
Thanks,
They
man.
have
I
given
appreciate it. Thank you.
137 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, brother, man. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to spread my birth canal. I need to kidnap a child. Thanks. Nick, give me that baby. We're not flying all the way over to Brisbane to take away his child. Yeah, carry it. GB, this is like call to arms. Thursday is going to be a biggin. I just don't know what to do afterwards. I don't know what to do in the nighttime. Except if that thing goes on. Yes. I would love to do that, actually. Thank you, man. That's really kind. Get the chastity belt out. Look what you did, bro. Look what you started. My eggs need to be fertilized. Bugs finish stream. Shut up. I might drop in if your work isn't too busy. Yeah, it's all right, man. It's okay.
So what you're saying when you're on the front page, you don't want this Pepe La. Hello my whittle come motheroo yad winky dinky dwoolly dwaddled wadded wanky wanky dank daddy. Big sexy 10 a.m. with the wanga dang that makes you go boing boing bounce bounce ooh yeah. Say? Nobody can drag me down, hey? Sex?
No, you're a dog. You're a dog. Is this one of those things where you say a Liam Payne joke, but that's because you're still in pain? Is that why, Nathan? Is that why you think about Chris Benoit? Is that why? Talk to me. No, watch me drop 30 subs and say nothing. On Thursday? Yeah, and then everyone new will they'll do the same thing. Okay, what about this? What if someone gifts $1,000? Hear me out. Someone gives $1,000. I'll give it back to you at the end of the stream. And it's going to cause everyone else to do the same on the front page. Okay, we actually can't do that, but I'm just saying. I'm not actually doing that. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. No, we have the kid at home. The kid at home. Exactly. We have Miff as our son, Jazzy. Hello? Yep, still in pain because gravity fucked. That sounds illegal. Yeah, I don't think he could do that. He's loading up the tip jar to make it seem like we get held tips. Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't. What the hell is that? Is that the Neo song? Yeah, it's a joke. It's a J. Cole song. It's a J. Cole song. I got a One Direction advent calendar, and every time you open the window, Liam. I'd abort Miff respectfully. That's fucked. That's fucked. Illegal, yes. Profitable? Absolutely. Yeah, I wonder how many people on the front page would follow suit on that. Just FYI. It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke, Twitch. It is. Don't revoke my front page, please. I need it. I'd claw the womb. Ew! I said respectfully, doesn't count. Oh, yeah. Didn't you guys know the rules? You guys could do that to anyone, right? Go into a random stream right now and say, respectfully, I don't like you as a streamer. I said respectfully. I said it. I said respectfully. What's that meme? What's the Drewski one? You know that one that he does? No, it's not You Got Me. It's the other one. It's this one. It's not that. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Respectfully. So that just, it's like a free pass, basically. You got me. You can just type the fucking emote, by the way. It sounds solid. It would absolutely hold up in court. Okay, let's test it out. So make sure everyone gets a loan and you just give me $500 each. And then at the end of it, I'll be out of pocket, but I'll make up for the transactional fees. when all the newcomers will give their money as well. What a sick Ponzi scheme. Now, if I said disrespectfully, that's a different story. Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. If you said disrespectfully, really don't like you. They're like, I feel like they'd be more offended if you said respectfully. I wonder if people on the front page will have 7 TV. Gonna be unlucky if they don't. You'll probably know when they type lull, or they'll be like, what is aloe? What is aloe? What is that? Doc, I respectfully didn't send any Twitch whispers. Respectfully. See? That's the one. Bro. How was that? Must have been my fucking glasses playing tricks on me. Yeah, this one. Respectfully. All right. We got 2 more questions. If you want to chuck in, if you want to chuck in any questions, chuck it in the form. Respectfully, I hate children. Jazzy 10 minutes ago. I want to steal your baby. I want to steal Nick's baby. Look at this. Shut up. Can I just block out Nathan Genesis' things? Must have been the wind. Okay. All right. I'll go to the next one. That's kind of rude. Yeah, kind of rude. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth. All right, we're moving on. All right. Respectfully, disrespectfully. And that ain't no duck. Yell at me more. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, we're moving on. I would put this as anon, but I actually want to ask as me. How to start streaming. I've got a decent setup, Stream Deck, a Yeti microphone, and a decent internet connection, but I have horrible people skills. Okay. Ender. Well, I was AFK and I'm catching strays. Am I fucking wrong, though? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Nomu. Okay. I'm going to be real with you. You don't need a great setup to fucking be a good streamer. You really don't. I started off with the same thing. Yeti microphone, decent computer, i5 like processor, 2 monitors, didn't really have too much in the back. You don't need the gear for it. You don't. You really don't. The only thing that I would suggest just like setup wise, right, is a good microphone. That's the only good thing. Unless your branding is having a shit microphone and being like Tyler One, then yeah. You need a decent light or good lighting. You don't need to buy like $1,000 fucking setup. You don't. You just need to have a good enough like setup. You can get a fucking lamp. Get a lamp, shine it on the wall, and you got your natural light right there. You got a decent microphone. That's cool. Make sure you know about having your noise gate and doing this. You just do a quick YouTube look. That's really it. Get a ring light from Kmart. Even that. Even if you just get a lamp, you don't even need to get a ring light. You can literally just get a fucking... You just have something to bounce off the wall and there's your light right there. Wagon wheel. You're a wagon wheel. I hate to recommend VTubing, but it's a matter of nervousness and socialization. Using an alter ego to bridge the gap until you're comfortable. They seem to help a lot. Not me personally, but other streamers have been using them. It's 2024. There's no point getting into streaming unless you're a 20k motion capture bodysuit for your personally commissioned VTube avatar. Or if you somehow know celebrities and you get them on and you have a big mansion and you hire it out. Those are the standards nowadays. Okay, let's talk about the internet connection, because you do need a good internet connection. You do. So a good internet connection is something that is more than 10 gigs of upload, I would say. I think 8 is the minimum nowadays. 10 is a good setting, and guess what? This guy in Australia can hook you up with good internet speeds. If you type ! Launtel, this guy can hook you up. So I'm just saying, if you want, respectfully, want decent internet connection, Launtel. But a decent internet connection can mean anything. 140. Decent, by the way, has like the best. The best. Yeah, 40 upload is way more than enough. I reckon you only need like 10 minimum. 10 or like 10 is like the bare minimum, I'd say. Now, the people skills. That's a big one. People, okay. You have 3 things to be a successful or a above average streamer, okay? You've either got insane game skills like Shroud. You've got a bit of personal flair here and there, or even 10s, right? But you need insane amount of like game skill. Are you a fucking pro at like Rocket League or something like that? Are you going to base it all on the game stuff? Otherwise, if not, personality is the second one. People skills, that just comes with the training with it all, right? You get one person in your stream. You get a friend just to sit in, you chat, and just talk to them as if you're on Discord. Or even if you just hop on Discord while playing. Like, you know, I used to play fucking Hearthstone and just talk to Tok. And then he brought his friend. And then I was a part of another community. And they knew that I streamed. And then they were just part of it because I knew how to talk, right? So how do you get to that good talking skills? Charisma. Really. If we're talking about the basics, just reading our chat and just making sure that you're not going 10 GB of upload. Fucking hell, that's quick, lol. And then you're not really moving on it. It's like you gotta add a little bit into it, right? I've tried in the past, but no chat makes it hard to interact. Well, I mean, everyone starts off with 0. Everyone starts off with 0. Aiden Ross, I think it was Aiden Ross, like streamed to like 3 people for a whole year. Or is it Jinxie? I think it was Jinxie who streamed to 3 people for a whole year before he like found his footing, right? Being involved in other communities definitely helps in a non-leechy way, but it's just, you just got to do it. And then even if someone comes in, you got to be animated even if no one comes in. You do. Even if no one's talking for 5 minutes. I've had people not talk for legit 20 minutes. And, like, I'm still the same as ever for it, right? You just have to. You have to. You have to try and adapt for it, or you perish. That's as real as I could say it. Find your people, and you've got all the people skills you need. You're real shit. Take a public speaking course. It's actually not a bad idea. Attending like a Zoom call or something, or being like, how do I be more animated? And then you'll be doing that, and then you want to kill yourself. No, but I mean, just being like, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to achieve just making friends, or do you want to achieve putting on a show and getting mad and then using that as your brand? It's a lot of little intricate psychological things. In today's world, it's not about personality. Just be as loud and obnoxious during random shit. You'll be a million. Look at iShow's speed. Yeah, but he still has like a whole bunch of charisma. But he also clip farmed, or his clips went viral. So utilizing social media, that's a big one too. But unfortunately, the people skills is a big one. It will be a factor in a way, shape, or form. It will. Unless you sit there and you got insane amount of gameplay and you're a bit shy or whatever, that. That's your branding. It's gonna find the branding. So I should play emotional games and just cry. Yep. So people will come in and be like, "Hey, bitch boy, why are you crying?" And that's your shtick. Something like this, I suppose. No hats or mustache. You can if you want. You can. I don't own wearing a hat and having a mo. It's just me now. Now it's just me. It's a little bit of a change, but it's just me. Or a chain. Freeing yourself of inhibitions. There's always someone giving me a million reasons not to do something. Yeah, if you really don't give it a go, or if you don't try, then you're going to be left being like, I should have said hi. I should have done this. Just do. If it fails, it fucking fails. Sorry, that's really brash and a bit rude, but like, you gotta try and get different skill sets and fail. You will fail. Some people just get coasted and they get it, right? Like, some people will cheat to get the way up too. I mean, people viewbot all the time. People viewbot chat, right? People will network in a shit way for it, right? But it's just you got to do it in your own way and how comfortable and what you want to do. But one of the biggest things is you will fail, or you will go through those tribulations. Just like the Sundays, the tribe's tribulations. You get it? You get it? And end scene. Thanks, Thangy. Thanks for that joke. Talking about the game you're playing or whatever it is, it helps a fuck ton. You're engaged in the content. People will also be engaged. Music is good for ambience. Having good levels of everything, and even just getting a friend to sit in chat if you talk to a friend at all. That's a big one too. And being a part of other communities and networking properly and finding like-minded people and putting effort. Effort is one too. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I get upset when there's really, really good people and creators or streamers or whatever out there and they put like zero effort, or they have the potential to do so much more, but they just don't, right? It irks me the most. The first step to failure is trying. Oh yeah, what is it? The first step is never try. No worries, fucknut. Fuck you, Nathan. Also, big one, grow a thick skin. Gonna need it if you're exposing yourself online. Yep, that's it. If you're a zero viewer Andy and you're being streaming for 3 hours and someone comes in your stream and goes, lol, no viewers, or this is boring, how are you gonna react? Are you gonna troll them back? Are you gonna ban them straight away? How are you gonna react? You know, you either need to win them over or you don't give them the power at all. Because those are the guys who want to see you fail. So what are you going to do? A real homie will sit in your zero view lobby and try to drum up some views. Lock in. Yep. Even if it's one guy talking about his own shit, lock it in with him. Lock it in with him. Give him a little smoochy. You're not giving him a smooch. How would you react? How would I react? It's harder to say because I'm 6 years deep. And the way that I turned to streaming was not... I didn't just load up. I was a viewer first, actually. I've been on Twitch since like 2013, 14. Took a little bit of a break because I played a little bit of games, did a bit of Hearthstone and WoW raids. But an actual chatter properly, Mitch Jones chat, Forsen. So like... I was already in the scene. I used to watch Doc and Shroud, so I watched gamers. But being a part of chats like that, it didn't really unlock properly until I used to have a housemate who streamed and who did social media and YouTube and stuff. And I was a part of his chat, and you know, we'll like we were friends, and he asked me to hang out in his chat and this that. So I was learning through there. So I was known from another community, and then started doing streaming myself. A few of the other guys knew who I was, come across. So I didn't do it in didn't just load up Twitch, 0 viewers, no followers. I didn't start from the ground up. I already had a little bit of an establishment, and then ventured out, found smaller communities, other like-minded communities, met people at throughout them, and then was finding a few more Australian people and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to achieve. And then through Just Chatting streamers, I was a part of their communities, and they showed me love by rating me and following back. And I just kind of try to find my footing as I went. So the slow growth like that is like, that's how collaboration / networking that way, or being a part of communities like that. That's how I did it. So my view is always going to be warped because I didn't do it in that way. So I actually can't really give you an answer. The answer I can give you on that view is I was way sensitive skinned. So if someone come into my chat and said, lol, you have 1 viewer, or lol, 1 chatter, I just ban him. I'd rather have one loyal chatter than a guy who comes in and then just goes and just like one troll trying to get to me like that. I don't care. I'd rather have that one chatter. Hey Lush, how you doing? It's always interesting to hear other POVs on this stuff. If you want to ask anything, like anonymously, not anonymously, I'll just give you my take. That's what the Sundays are for, you know? And it is interesting because I have a very brash and very straightforward way, or just in my experience for it is like, you know. So, of course. Failure is the way you learn. Streaming is trial and error as well as finding your niche. Each person has their own. Just Chatting, Overwatch game. You need to see what's trending and see what if there's something that you would play or would like to play. As a viewer, I've noticed one thing about streaming is that you got to adapt. Shit changes. You can stay original to you, but make sure you're at least playing the stuff that's you're currently watched. Or your brand has to stick to that brand. You want to be a variety Andy? Slow start. Slow start, slow finish, big payoff. You want to be a Minecraft Andy? That's fine. Very quick. You'll get to those numbers and you'll get to those kind of things. Be prepared for a whole bunch of 12-year-olds in that chat. And if you ever swap a game, be prepared for going to 70 viewer average to like 20. So it just depends what you want to achieve or you want to do for it. Do it. If you fail, you fail. You succeed, power to you. I'm still here regardless. We're still here regardless. You still play Rocket League? No. Not really. I only do it on occasion. But you have to try. The only thing and I can give to everybody, like proper advice, is try. Please. You don't ever try, you don't ever do, you've already failed. Would you rather already fail in that mindset than to do it and say that you failed? Yeah, it's going to hurt. But at least you fucking did it. So just try. Try and do. Okay, so the thing with what Venicus said, right, is like, let us know when you kick off. We already have a role that shows people if they're streaming in that Discord. As much as I want everyone to succeed, and if you want to try to plug yourselves, or if you want to grow, or if you want to do that like that, do it naturally, right? I'm not saying you're not allowed to self-promo, but it's also, we don't have a Discord to self-promo like that, right? Or we don't have a section like that anymore because people took it way the wrong way. Hey, Seb. What's up, man? How you doing? What up, Hitchcock? I want to be a titty streamer. Don't let your memes be dreams. When I used to stream, I got good numbers for a small community, maybe 20 to 25 people. At peak when I'm playing Siege competitively. But if I have variety, I'll go 8, 9. So I knew my niche after some experimentation. But like Joey, I started as a viewer back then and spent months building my way up. Yeah, and unfortunately, if you're a one game Andy, you're gonna be doing well for that one game stuff, because you'll start to build that community with the similar people or similar viewership like that. You reach those numbers, it's going to be harder to transition off because you really need to win those people. No Minecraft, no bueno. Yeah, something like, hey guys, I'm headed out to stream. Subtle but to the point. What? Something like, hey guys, I'm headed out to stream. Subtle but to the point and not obnoxious. No, I disagree with that. I don't like that in the first place. Doesn't matter who you are. It's one of those things for like etiquette that you just do not do at all. I would never ever go, and I still haven't, even if it's like guys in the bloodline, people who stream, who are in this community, doesn't matter how big, how small, don't do that. That's not polite at all, in my opinion. And I feel like that's a very common take. Like, hey guys, I'm headed out to stream. Don't do that. That's a big no-no. Because as much as I want the best for people for it, that's not the way to do it at all. Even if I'm a regular if GB was a regular streamer, even if like I go to his chat, I'm hanging out, and then I go, hey bro, I'm going to stream, I'll catch you later. That's going to make him feel fucking shit. I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to feel that. Just politely say that you're going to go and then stream. Yeah, just say like, oh, hey man, I'm going to go eat, going to go work. But don't say that I'm going to go stream. Saying heading out to stream is a bait to pull people out of chat to your stream. Yeah, it is. It's not even trying to bait it. You are trying to like do it. Like deep down, you really do. Even if you have the best intentions, it doesn't need to be said at all. Are raids still a thing? Yeah, raids are still a thing. Hosts aren't a thing anymore. I don't mention I'm a streamer ever in chat unless it's combos like this. We're actively talking about streaming. It's even that, but even still, like, I wouldn't go to your chat, Emily. I go, hey, I'm just eating dinner before I stream. That's shit. I don't want to do that. I wouldn't want that to me, so I wouldn't do that to you. Hey, I'm just hanging out for 5 minutes before I stream. Fucking hate that. I never looked at it that way. I just seen it as more innocent, and that's fair enough. As someone who's got like, I'm a veteran here, I've got experience, but it's just like that's the difference. What one thing can be so innocent, there's always gonna be the other way of people who have been in the game for a long time, even as viewers. It's just a weird thing. It's actually universally a weird thing. Even if they came in and said, hey, how's stream going? Just stop by before I went live. Is it different or is it pretty much the same? That's the same shit. It's exactly the same shit. How's it going? Just stop by before I went live. That's shit. It's like you're only there for 5-10 seconds telling them that you're about to go live, even in hopes of getting a raid from them afterwards, or even trying to pull friends. Even it doesn't matter how close or how not you are for it. You just don't fucking do it. Hey guys, I'm gonna go stream. I'm in the toilet pissing. You can stream that, right, Doug? Oh, host was sick. I wish they didn't
Hey
get rid of
guys,
it.
Joey here. I'm just gonna go stream and talk about Survivor Series.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm doing that in your chat next, you fucking dog. All right? You're done. It's a backhanded update. Yeah. It's like respectfully. Hey, Venicus, respectfully, I'm gonna hit the go live button. Can you all come to my stream instead? Because I'm gonna go stream now. Oh, it's cool that you're there, but I'm doing my own thing. I'm streaming now. I am the streamer now. I miss the host alerts, especially when we dropped off a piece of our Duyek. Yeah, classic one, hey. Hey man, are you ending stream soon? Just asking because I'm going to be going live soon. Fucking weird. Weird as. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I also have a pet peeve of when people come in and be like, How do you grow your viewers? Only have XYZ followers, and it's the first message with no previous context. Those guys are very, very new. They're probably 14 years old. They have no Twitch etiquette. So this whole talk about Twitch etiquette, Emily, is my most loved, most appreciated topic. And I always like picking people's brains about it, because when I explain it, right, it can come off as very egotistical or pretentious, right? Guys, I'm a small streamer, right? Like, yeah, a lot of people might know, but in terms of actual numbers, I've turned them off, by the way. Don't tell me. I'm still a very small, like, low to medium streamer. So my take on it is always going to be viewed or warped in that sense, right? A low-end partner in that perspective, I still think that having that etiquette is so important for it, because it doesn't matter how big or how small. I'll always keep that same moral or integrity in that sense. Always. How do you grow your viewers? It's also just like people are very selfish in that regard, Emily. I'm gonna be real with you. People are very selfish, very me. Even if they do know you, or even if they don't, they might sneakily put it in there. I've had to ban someone before because, like, in the past, GB, you'll remember this guy. You'll remember this guy specifically. But yeah, this guy was like sneakily putting in by being like, "Oh, hey, I just uploaded or something, like uploaded to YouTube or whatever it was." How could I put it? And then when I told him off, he got real angry about it. He was like, "No, that's not self-promo." He was like, and then I don't know, sometimes he'd jump to it himself as well. I don't know if GB remembers that guy, but I banned him for it, and he got real fucking weird. He just got real weird, dude. I remember. I don't want to say whose community, because they're still like that person's community, like they're still around. But I might remember as well. Fuck, what was his name? Oh, fuck it, I'm saying it. It was from Rabbi's community. I don't care. It was from Rabbi's community. The guy was a weird cunt. Whatever, okay? Now, that's not her fault, okay? Just saying, it's not her fault. Just someone from her community banned that guy, okay? Rabbi's cool. I got no beef. I'm just saying, that guy from there, weirdo. And was a part of other weirdos, other people's communities as well. Weirdo, don't care. Anyway. Twitch etiquette is still relatively new to me. Haven't watched too long, but I appreciate you guys keep me in on what's appropriate. Again, my thing, right, Venicus, is what I consider as etiquette. People might not give a fuck as well. I only care for it on my side because I find that it's rude and it's not okay to do. Just for like on a normal sort of viewpoint or whatever for it, right? And I could have a really shit take, but I'd like people to argue it or counter argue it. That's why I'm having this discussion now. Wait, so how do I pre-order a raid from you? Doug, give me $50 and I'll raid you. I can't do that. That's TOS. Twitch, joking. Don't take away my front page, please. What's up, Ranger? Joey pulling a Kanye. I'm not going to say what ethnicity. They are a Jew. Sorry. But I'm just saying, man, there's just weird people out there, and I like to give the benefit of the doubt. Again, you can't tie chatters to those streamers, especially if the streamer is good, but then some of the chatters are a bit oversteppy and this, that, rah, whatever, okay? Don't care, call it how I said. This guy was banned, weirdo. To be fair, you have a very solid moral compass from what I've seen. I'd like to think so. Look, I'm no, like, we've all made mistakes and all kinds of different takes and all kinds of, you know, things that we do on stream, and what we say, and some people don't agree with you, or a lot of people are not going to like you anyway, and so fucking be it, right? So fucking be it. But I think at the end of the day, where if a streamer is going to lead by example for it, you have to show that by the confidence and what you actually stand for, and show. Because your word is fuck all until you actually show. Taking your front page. No, I need it. I need to pop off Ranger, and then guess what? I'll put everyone else on. You guys understand? You get me? I pop off, we pop off. Deal? I'm getting bit by a fucking something, man, eh? Front page is the name of your peachy bottom. Shut up. Joey gets pretty emotional. He's also very passionate. He's also super forgiving if you make a mistake and own up to it. We had this conversation earlier, right? Like, I'm a bit of a sucker for apologies, or if people own up to this, or if we have a conversation and it's like water under the bridge, unless if it's something that you've really burned on, like you've personally burned me and my friends or whatever it is, right? I'm pretty good with, like, I remember things, but I don't hold the grudge unless it's real bad, or you give me a reason to hold that grudge. But I'm a big believer in those actions and that accountability for whatever it may be, whether it's something like, oh, I typed something that I shouldn't have, or I spoiled something, or if I behaved this way because I was younger. I had someone message me say that I'm sorry that I was acting like this at this age, and still it's been 3 years and they still feel bad about it. I have a friend of mine who feels bad because they made a out of pocket comment about like my relationship stuff. Like, it's cool, but some people genuinely just feel bad for it, and it's like, hey, it's water under the bridge. But then there's other instances where I don't forget. All right, so don't ever cross the tribal chief. Ipso facto. Yeah, there's definitely deal breakers. Yeah. I've had people that have done wrong by me who I'd let me know how much they feel bad or something like that, but don't actually apologize. There actually is a difference, Nathan, between people who just say they feel bad, or, yeah, I guess I feel, I guess I was like a bit wrong on that. Or it's like, oh, I can see why you feel bad. That's not saying I'm sorry and taking accountability. Yes, that was my fault for saying that. I shouldn't have said that. I was wrong. I apologize. But it's like, oh, I feel bad, or like, oh, I feel a tad like off, or I feel a bit bad for that. It's like, that's not taking the accountability, moron. That's why when I apologize, I felt like a huge weight got lifted off my chest. But when you just went, you're good, man. It's all love, and I appreciate your apology. I think with anyone, right? It's a thing where, one, I don't like airing out dirty laundry unless people really deserve it, right? Like, unless people have made that dirty laundry public, right? I just don't do it, because it's like, one, I don't want the attack dogs going, row, 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 like, I know for a damn fact that if I said some shit, you guys, row. The dogs, man, the dogs. I just don't air out dirty laundry, or I don't talk about it unless it's within my mod space that it needs to be said. And I can trust those moderators with, like, that's mod shit, right? That's not like, hey, that's me talking to Rax as in my best friend. That's me saying, hey, this is what's going on. I need you to act like my mod here. You can tell me what your opinion is as my friend. Same thing with GB. It's like, if something's gone down that is affecting the community, my mods already know, because that's something to do with moderation team and community wise, right? If there's a personal discrepancy, they don't know shit. because unless I give it generally and say, hey, this person's not around the community anymore because they're just being shit, or this is what happened, had the conversation, but I only give proper context if it's needed, or unless it's really bad for it. But otherwise, it's personal discrepancies. I sort those out personally, not on stream. I kind of don't like it because it makes me feel a bit like, that's why a lot of times like, hey, water under the bridge. It's cool. If I really didn't like someone, I'm still civil, but I just feel like it's a bit easy in public or on stream because then I feel a bit weird or awkward. Sometimes, hey, it's okay. That's not a front as well. It's just like, I don't really care. It's like, hey, can we, if it was like someone who I had a falling out with properly and then they come in, I'm civil, right? But I'm like, let's take this off stream and let's do it that way. But that hasn't happened. So, in general, all I would say is anything in the past, even if you have done wrong, or you feel like you've done wrong, or I've already said it's water under the bridge, just don't bring it up again. That's really it. I think that's the best way that I can put it, is because if there's things that's being to the public for, it's like, let's say me and GB had a discrepancy or a falling out for it, and he comes in the stream and goes, hey bro, like, sorry about what happened. People will get a bit nosy, or people will get a bit like, oh, what happened? It's like, hey, this should be taken behind closed doors, but also if people have decided to say something, I just say, hey, it's cool, let's just move on, because I don't want to be talking about things that have happened, or if people take things the wrong way, especially on here. That's not how it should be, like, that's not how it should be dealt with. It should be, that stuff should be dealt with in my DMs. You know what I mean? That's why the DMs are open. It's like, I'm open to having the conversation. I don't want to go through it on stream. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I got 2 more questions, by the way. Okay, throwaway question. Okay. Hey man, I'm sorry I sent you that really spicy, sexy pic in DMs earlier. Man, we cool? I waited for you to stream because I thought it'd be a better time. You need to go jork it, young man, and don't come back. I apologize for telling you that my balls are in your DMs. It's not okay to lie. Anyway, check DMs. All right, we done yet? Are we done yet? Shut up, Sim. To be fair, it's not November anymore. Go nut, boys. I'll nut on you, Derg. All right, guys, I got one more question to go. All right. Okay. This is a not so serious question, right? If you had to eliminate a branch of the animal kingdom, which would you cut? Birds, mammals, reptiles? This is targeted for sure. Don't you dare say it. The head's going. You know where it's coming. Oh! Bird! Nah, I wouldn't. I'd probably cut out the... What would flies come under? You know, like flies, mosquitoes, bees and shit. Or just insects? Just insects in general? They're shit. I don't want to deal with spiders and shit. Fuck that. Yeah, probably just insects. The insect kingdom can fuck off. Don't clip it. Oh, I forgot Sim was here. Fuck, he'd get off on that. Insects? All right. Honestly, I'd probably say the insect. I don't want to deal with flies and bees and spiders and ants and shit. Arachnids. Oh, so I can say arachnid? Oh, I'd fuck them off then. Oh, fuck them off then. So I could just say the arachnid. The whole entirety of the arachnids. What the fuck have they ever done for me? Oh, they get rid of the flies. Okay, I don't care. I'm getting rid of the arachnids. That's an easy one. In that case, don't play Earth Defense Force. Bro, someone wanted me to play Grounded. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I have another question. The stream's not over. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a big question because I can actually tie it into shit that I've been feeling. Wow. Okay. Really good question. Want to start Skyrim? Me shooting a gun at you for suggestion that. Grounded's a very good game, despite all the creepy crawlies. Well, at least it has that option, right? To turn it off. The stream never ends. The party never... Oh, I didn't get my Juice WRLD skin. Fuck. Can I still get it? Whoopsies. All right. Guys, big question here. How do you deal with imposter syndrome? I feel like regardless of any progress I make in my personal life, it doesn't feel real and I fixate on the things I haven't done yet. Wow. Great fucking question. Great fucking question. Oh boy. So this one's a bit personal. First of all, imposter syndrome, real thing. As much as if you don't feel like that it's real or you deserve more or you deserve this for it, it's true. I believe that. I believe this. I feel like regardless of any progress I make in my personal life, it doesn't feel real and I fixate on the things I haven't done yet. Mentality is the first thing I gotta say. I truly think if the efforts that you put in, and you're getting that back, you should be duly rewarded for that. So let's say if you're being charitable in the kindness of your own heart and you're not doing it for anything else weird or anything else extra, but that's more so karma stuff, right? Imposter syndrome, I feel like, is all the good things that are happening to you for it, and you don't believe that you deserve that. So let's just say you got a good group amount of friends. You have you got a really good job. You have a good partner, but then it's like, oh, but I don't have a house yet, or I don't have this for it. It's like, do take the time to smell the flowers. You need to be real with yourself, but it's also saying, yeah, I worked for that and I deserve that. Because you should, right? Like all the things that you guys have worked towards, and all the good things that you put in this world, you're getting that back. So feeling like you're never ever deserving of it is such a sucky feeling, you know, and we all go through it. I honestly don't know. I understand what imposter syndrome is. So this is interesting. So correct me if I'm wrong. Imposter syndrome is when you have, I'll set an example. I feel like I've got the greatest community that I've ever had in my 5 years, going up to 6 years. I feel like I have, I'm getting rewarded by a lot of people who care about me and people who are making me a full-time streamer. 30 gifted subs, by the way. I feel like making a difference in what I do is garnering that back. But I also feel like that I'm very undeserving because someone else deserves it better. Or other people should get that more than me, because there's people out there who are just doing it much more easier, or those who are doing it similarly, but I don't deserve that. An example used of myself, I didn't really feel like a PT during my first 3-4 years of being a PT, even though I literally was. It was a crazy difficult mental game. Yeah. Yep. All right, here's one. One of my biggest imposter syndrome is I came up properly as a COVID streamer. So I utilized during that time and being amongst with all the high numbers, all the high gifteds, everyone being able to keep me financially stable. All of my friends are gone from that space. So I feel like that I shouldn't be in this same position that I am 3-4 years more, but they should. Or I just don't deserve that. I feel like I've been so lucky in the last couple of years, particularly for it. I don't deserve that. That's what my mental is. And it has been like that more recently than before. You attribute your success to just being lucky or right place, right time. Yeah. Yep. And I feel like I got very, very lucky and stayed in that position for a long time and still do. I always have that. My partner and I are feeling this so much, especially this year. Regardless of any progress I make in personal life, it doesn't feel real, and I fixate on the things I haven't done yet. Yeah, what up, Nix? What's up, bro? How are you? I think being a bit more grateful, and I'm trying to take this advice on myself as well, being a bit more grateful for the things that I do have. So I don't know who this is, obviously, right? So I have to bring it to myself, and hopefully you can take the examples and try to live that same mentality, or at least try to shift that mentality, even if it's for a little brief period, because I'll try to do the same. In my personal life, I have the greatest setup right now, as in just right now, right? I basically have a wife, okay? I feel great to be in a position where I'm not outside busting my ass physically. Again, no shot at anyone for it, but I have it the easiest. I do. I sit here, I yap, I play games, I bait subs, I talk a lot of shit. That's my living. I live it the easiest out of you all. I really do. Personally, I got great friends around me. Probably the closest and most positive group that I've ever had, especially in this tail end of the year. All of that stuff is really personally great. I feel like all the connections and all the people around me are more genuine. I will always think that it's just not real, or I don't deserve it. And I've coasted through, and I've been lucky to attain it and to keep it alive. That's the honest truth. That really is the honest truth. So, without those last 5 seconds, I have so much of these roses, you know, and I do sit and smell them, because it's insane how many years have gone by and I still got them. And for every person who still pops up in this chat as it goes for Chat Arena, or every time I log on for Discord, or I wake up and I don't have to, I'm on my time, right? So, and I feel like I'm so lucky in a lot of my aspects, and a lot of it has been luck. But here's the thing that changes, right? You worked for all of this stuff. You deserve that because you worked hard for it. Yeah, a little luck has come in, but everything's RNG in that sense. So what? I roll a high 20 in a lot of these things. This is the way it is. It's just the way it is. And that and how it's played out today for it, people continue to keep working and keep that up. So it's like you should pat yourself on the back, because I feel like a lot of the time, and this is really psychoanalyzing myself here, a lot of people don't get told that you're doing a good job, which is probably why people are thinking imposter syndrome of you don't know if you're doing a good job, or you don't know if this is real or if you deserve it. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's just how I feel like when I have imposter syndrome. So maybe you might feel the same way, or if anyone feels the same way. I fixate the things I haven't done so much. Yeah, I still fixate on a lot of things that I'm like, I haven't secured that, or I haven't done that yet, or it's like I could be better. One of the bigger things is the YouTube stuff for me, but I promise that in January. You probably hear it a lot already, but you do deserve the support. You work hard and put so much into the community. That's exactly where it kicks in. When someone says like, hey man, you deserve all the love, the support, you deserve this for it. It's, see how it works with how I think of it, and then I say it, and then when someone says it to me, it's like, no, that's the true nature of it, I feel, of that imposter syndrome. That's why next year I'm making sure I try and do more things and more new things. Yep. Basically have a wife. I do. I lucked out big time. A lot of these things don't really have a trackable progress too. That's why it's hard, Venicus, right? Because I come from a sales background where, okay, go get 50 sales, go get 10 sales in a day, you get a bonus. Okay. Go get 50 in a week, you get a weekly bonus. Oh, okay, I can work towards that. And then that's it. That was really it. I have no more other objectives. I'm very objectively based, where the art of streaming and creation, you have objectives that you could set. 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, 10 viewership, 20 viewership. When you lose all that stuff, or when there's nothing to work towards for it, I like knowing what there is to work towards, but a lot of this stuff doesn't really have it unless you set it. And if you aim too high, or if you can't achieve it, or things you can't control, it's not as linear. It's not as one-dimensional. So that trackable progress kind of goes out the window. Unless it was like, yep, I got to do four big videos per week for it. But then there's that hidden variable of like, okay, those 4 videos did dog shit. You hit your 4, but the 4 videos was dog shit. Okay, so how do I change that? Or how are we gonna beat this, right? It's not that one-dimensional stuff is like, that's what's gonna hit you. Acknowledging what you've achieved and giving it time is what helped me. May not work for everyone, but it did for me. Yeah. I get that. Being told you're doing a good job, even if it's just passing, is such a good boost. That's why I think one of the... Okay, I got to say this now out of relevance, but I feel like when people say thanks for the stream, it's not a bait to say it now, but like when people say thanks for the stream, I really take that to heart. I go, really? You think that was like a good stream? That means I didn't waste my time. That means you felt like you got what you wanted to achieve, which is either entertainment or time well spent. At the end of the day, time well spent. So I've actually gotten to the habit of saying to anyone, don't care how big, don't care how small, thanks for the stream. I do. I really do. Even if I'd been there for like 10 minutes, or even if I just lurk and I genuinely say all of it too, even if I just got there and they're like, oh, I got to go, I say, oh, thanks for the stream. Because I'm sure that they'll appreciate being appreciated while live. That's the biggest thing. I can tell you confidently you're doing a good job and you 100% deserve it, and you will listen to me fucknuts. It doesn't work like that, man. Sales is my only field, and this is spot on. Yeah, that's how my brain is wired now, you know? Crazy. It's like that when I got my PC in 22. I don't think I'd get this, but I did. It was a feeling where I just borrowed someone's rig for the week, expected someone to grab it, when all in fact, I actually earned it, even though it was built up. It was saved up for and invested in. To the day, I also feel like I was just riding the backseat of my head when I was 7. It sucks, but you need a wake-up call sometimes to know it's real. Like, pinch me, I'm dreaming aspect, a big part of this. And trust me when I say sometimes you need to pinch yourself, even when you don't believe it's real. Yeah, so the PC rig stuff is like, I never had a good PC for myself until I was 27. Yeah, until I was 27, 28. When I put all of my savings into a big PC, I always had a mediocre PC. So when I put everything into streaming that way, or into gaming rather for it, it was like, I never had that before. Like, I just never did. So I didn't think I'd ever deserved a good PC because I've been living off dog shit for all my life. The pinch me I'm dreaming thing definitely it's you need to ground yourself in a lot of aspects like that, right? Like being real, but also like being a realist in this field or on this platform is like super important, because you could have 100 gifted subs in one day, right? But to have that expectancy or to put that expectancy on people is such a warped and such a shit thing to do for people as well. On average, yeah, you can have expectancies of, you know, a good community pulling through of averages, because that's what averages are, right? But for a particular person to carry you like that all the time, it's a shit expectancy. We have very, very, very generous and consistent gifters, donators, or people who just want to see me succeed. I'll always be appreciative of that. Even if they stopped tomorrow, if let's say Miff gave me 100 subs, he never gifted a sub ever again, I will always treat him the same by being like, hey man, you still helped at that time and before then. I still value you as the same chatter. Nah, it worked. It did work. Whoa, are you a hypnotist? Celebrate the small victories. When you start streaming, you're not going to be monetized right off the bat, but there's so much to celebrate it before you even get affiliated. Focus on these things and these things will come in time. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, as much as Twitch don't give you any more, or like at my level, they don't give you much anymore objectively, right? But at the start, where it's like 50 followers, 3 average, and then, okay, get 20 chatters in one. Go for partner, right? After a certain amount of time, it's going to stop. But even if you had a good stream, right? Now, this is where my imposter syndrome comes in. And I'm going to be... I gave you a little bit of a raw peek in for Thursday night for those who are on a DJing hours, and I'm going to bring it up again. One of my biggest imposter syndromes was hitting partner, right? I hit it 3.5 years ago, and massive COVID time had pushed those numbers, and I capitalized during that time, right? Everyone capitalized. Streamers capitalized the most because we had the most viewers, we had the most people coming in and staying in and gifted subs and whatnot. We won the most. Afterwards, we lost the hardest. We lost streamers who went back to normal jobs. A lot of people quit. A lot of people just don't stream anymore. Numbers went way down. And my biggest imposter syndrome has been, I don't deserve this status, because all of those expectancies and those numbers have been lower than what an average or what the expectancy of a partner should have, right? It happens everywhere. It happens with some of my friends, some of the boys, some of the people who quit, who are just like Minecraft streamers, or those who even just do variety. A lot of people had gained a fuckload from it, and they sustained, and I couldn't be more happier for them. That imposter syndrome comes in where you don't feel good enough because you're not the same measurement, or that same measurement is not being met by you. Therefore, you don't deserve to be in that category, or you don't deserve to have your content to be judged highly the same as them because of your numbers, or because of your status, or you've only got 17,000 followers versus a more successful, or even a less streamer who might have 6,000 followers, but they have a higher average, or even those who have more and they've got like a lower or the same. Like it's such a shitty thing to dissect, and all of that at the end of the day comes down to like how the streamers are going to react, or how the streamers are going to continue on, because that's the kind of shit that pops into that's the shit that pops into my brain. Hyper focusing on the negatives, it's hard not to do that. Yeah, it really is, because letting the negatives creep in is way easier than having positives or being positively reinforced. You know what I mean? So that's why when I used to be a manager, it's so easy to look at the negatives. 400 calls, no sale. But look how close you got to this one. You had 1:30 in this call. Emulate that again. Do it again. You got that far. It's not like you're doing 10-second calls and it's all for the 4 minutes. I mean, for the 400 calls that you missed. You're doing something here. You'll get it. Hey, Dokes. I really love the chat tonight. Thanks for a great stream. I'll be around tomorrow. Much love. Off to bed. See you, bro. Take care, man. Oh, yeah, this week, guys, if you don't know, I'm doing my Pokeathon version 2. 3 generations of Pokemon. Bird types only for the first, dark types only for the second, and ghost types only for the third. So we're kicking that off tomorrow, and then the big one on Thursday. And a big announcement for the Fortnite stuff tomorrow as well. Really makes you grateful and makes you think, shit, I'm just living, being myself and doing something I enjoy. And I think when people get impacted by something so simple like that, it makes it hard to believe you made an impact. Yeah, because people could say like, yo, you and this community have made a big impact for it. But then you doing these actions and not having like triple of, like me not having double of what I got. I just feel like that I haven't achieved that. If one person says it, but then this doesn't, your actions and your numbers and the outcome does not reflect on a wider result, then how easy is it for you to be like, well, that's just one person, which is great. Like that's fucking fantastic. But it's not on a wider scale. I could be doing that for 100 people. You know, it's that but I could be doing this for 100 more people. You know? Hate bringing this up, but me living here right now, all I can think is the negatives. All I can focus on is the negatives all the time, but there's some positives. Yeah, and having that environment it's toxic, right? Having that environment is so toxic for you where, like, you need to be out of that space physically and also mentally for it. You can have a really good mentality, but people around you will bring that down. So, of course, it has to go in turn. You could also have it the opposite, where you have so many positive people, but you're like, oh, I don't measure up to their positivity. You know? Goes both ways for it. The amount of things I've let slip just because of that exact type of hyper-focusing on the what-ifs rather than just putting a line out there and seeing what comes back, everything is a bitch. Yep. So this conversation of the overthink versus the imposter syndrome, and it's like I try to focus on a lot of positive stuff, but when there is like negatives that are happening, it's so easy to let that affect you in any regard, even if it's irrelevant to the thing. Yeah, thanks, man. Pleasure having you here, Ender. Thanks, bro. Your actions don't relate back to an ultimate goal or any other goal that you may have in mind? Is that kind of what you mean? No, it's not that your actions don't go back for the ultimate goal. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. So if one person enjoys your stream, which is completely just objective, right? So GB goes, "Hey man, really enjoyed the stream today. Thank you." And then he says it again, and he says it again, he says it again, and says it again. It's fucking sick to hear, right? It is. But if it's the same one person like that for it, I want to do that for a new person. Maybe Sim says it one day and yep, that's cool. Sim said it for that one day because he really enjoyed the music stuff. But if I get a new person that goes, "Hey man, I really like it here. I'm gonna stay. I really enjoyed the stream." Like that's the point I'm trying to make. And then you turn that new person into getting 5 new people coming in and be like, "Damn, this is a really cool place." You know what I mean? So overthinking, I feel like almost directly relates to the imposter syndrome. Yeah, there's correlation. 100% there's correlation. I think that's where it stems from. That's where it stems from. That overthinking leads to it. Yo, Cammy, thanks, man. Thanks, brother, man. I appreciate it.
Cambrook 131 is a part of the bloodline. Acting up, oil up.
Thanks, man. Oil up. The fuck does that mean? Thanks, man. Thanks for the 63 months. What's up, brother, man? How you doing? Are you making Ender leave, you little shit, Nathan? Yeah, it stems from as a better description. Because it's all like, I don't deserve this, it's the same guy. I don't belong here. Yeah. It's your mind playing tricks on you for it. And when that is, it's when your mind's running. And then it overthinks or it goes in an overdrive like that. So it definitely stems from it. Man, I almost go through this on a daily basis where I look at everything after stream, or I look at everything after the week, and I go, man, these guys are so good to me. My 50 to 100 guys on the regular for a week, I don't deserve that, man. I'm only on X amount of viewers for it. How do I change that to get another 50 or another 100? And then it's like, oh, I'll try this, or it's like, I'll try this for it. And then it doesn't happen. And then you're like, well, that's why I don't deserve it, because I'm not good enough for it. That's the literal brain process. That's literally the brain process. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's a bit of League, and then raging at things IRL. That's sick. That works good, man. Mental illness is a huge spectrum on each little thing. Could be an illness or symptom of something else. Anxiety, depression, things like ADHD, imposter syndrome. Yeah. Yeah. It all links up, yeah. Wish I could plug you to my friends, but not my mates. No, it's okay, bro. It's all right. We got to get there together as a unit. That's the thing. As a fucking unit. We do. 100%. The further support you get, more you feel like you owe those people to support you. Vicious cycle. It is a vicious cycle. Yep. Oh yeah, you got one new person for it. Now you just got to, it's like one more person you have to try to keep and constantly keep for you and your community, right? You don't own people, but it's just like, oh, I've won this person once. You got to constantly win them now, right? It is vicious. It's a really good way of describing it. So, that's how my brain works with a lot of this streaming shit. Mr. Sang has downloaded Twitch on her phone. Little steps. It's gonna happen one day. What's her name gonna be? So you're Nathan Genesis. She'll be Miss Thangy, Mrs. Genesis. I know what she makes it. All right. That's why I give so many subs, because hopefully it helps the viewer retention. Man, it's so hard to measure or to have that variable, because you might... Okay. You give subs, you give Ted subs, maybe one of those guys will come in and say thanks and being like, oh yeah, I forgot how good this community was. Then they'll probably forget about it again. Or a lot of the time, it won't work. In my opinion, it won't work. Free advertisement, because it does pop up and whatnot, because people are going to be thinking about it. But it's also the job of, if I don't keep those people in, or if we don't keep it in as it goes around like a carousel, like sometimes that gifted sub might not be better for it, if it's just on that. Because then maybe if you feel like you didn't get what you achieved, right? Hang on, what's that? Sorry, what's that? She might legit pop in here once and dip on a very rare occasion. When that name pops up, man. When that pops up. And then try harder and harder to make content to keep them around, or keep that level of support the same or higher. So of course, it could suck when you do all the above, and then suddenly you have a low stream day. Yeah. It's like that. It goes up and then it plateaus. It gets stagnant, and if you have one bad day and then a great day, it's like, fuck. It's one of those things where in a normal job, it's like you've got, I have hammer, I smash hammer to make the roads. I dig hole. Like, I dig hole. That's easy. Dig hole. More energy. Dig hole. But for like streaming, right? It's such a weird variable thing where you could not put any effort and someone out there goes, hey, here you go, 100 gifted for today. But then if you really put in effort for a day and you just don't get anyone coming in, or, oh, I've got a massive announcement, no one comes in, you're like, shit. It's such a like, what a shit game to play, hey? Now, again, I'm complaining about a lot of stuff, or I'm saying a lot of stuff that's from my mental, but I have to tell you, again, this is the most luckiest or the most like insane thing that I've been, you know. But yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I feel like a lot of these things can be taken out of or it doesn't really get like talked about upon, especially on the big scale, because on the big scale it's just like you got to keep ramping it up, and then that mental state doesn't get acknowledged enough, or it doesn't get studied enough, or it doesn't get like seen enough, because those guys, you feel like they're just gonna keep going for it, because the more that they slow down and the more that sort of stops or whatever for it, that's when people will stop to I guess not be around, or not really. I don't know. You don't really hear it from those big guys, or those big sort of like things, you know. But yeah, because it could be detrimental to talk about, especially on those like big ass channels. You know, it's like rare that you'll probably hear something like this on like a 500,000 viewer dude, right? Because it's usually just like just game or just content. You know what I mean? I like having these talks because it's a real talk. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. Dealing with this is more so like, I don't know. Dealing with this is more so, I try to ground myself. I'm always appreciative on where I've got up to. And if it wasn't for a lot of people helping me snowball or helping me get to the position now, and if I'm here in the next 1 month or 2 months or 3 months or another year, then I always get appreciative and humble myself that way versus what I should have. Great fucking question, by the way. Great hard question. Great hard question. Okay. All right, look, I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much. There is a question left, but it's another like, what do you call? Very deep Joey answer that you'll get. So I don't think I have another deep Joey answer in me. Apologies. But thank you, everyone. Thank you. Deep Joey Sundays. That's not